reading on these cards. We're about to bring this tower with this fake identity. Generations, Genesis. Again, something about to get blocked. Okay. These people could be using the court system or legal system to get people through. That's why I said, God said, when you giving prophecy, like, you can't give it like word for word. That's why I don't trust. I watch readers a lot that do this, but I don't trust them because these are the people that know that much about the storyline because they are part of the fucking storyline. Now you could go to a therapist all you want to, but I'm a seer, motherfucker, for life. With the cup upside down, with the cup sideways, with the cup up, it don't matter. Don't ask me nothing if you don't want to know the truth. It ain't nothing. That's what I'm saying. Whatever they trying to do is not about these people. Okay? Yeah, details. Look, we got details. The first thing out. And we got false. Somebody that know too much or give too much clarity, because it's not really clarity. It's somebody controlling or manipulating a timeline. So when people be like, oh, can't you just stay on track? That's not what this type of seeing is or prophesying is. You should know the whole damn thing. That's why we ask it. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to, you the one that's coming to me for the question, you should be able to fill in the rest. This is about exercising your own discernment, not me giving you the answer. Not me telling you every single thing. You have to use your own discernment here. So something these people is doing is about to get blocked. And the first thing out here is details, and clarity in reverse. Somebody's acting as if they're giving clarity. It's not clarity. It's manipulation of a timeline or something like this. Now, these people got a lot of times on their hand. They in the courtroom. They on here. They in the cyber realm, 5D manipulating shit. These people are everywhere. And again, whatever this is a false. That's why a masculine energy is hiding under Mami Wata. One, the head of the family that's not the head of the family is under Mami Wata, for that energy can be used in some type of way. We'll just keep it that way. I'm not going to go too far. And then the masculine is hiding there because this person is the biggest snake. But God can make me into a bigger snake that can eat up all the rest of the little snakes. So let's try that. All right? So let's see. Or you. He can make a bigger snake out of somebody that see what this person is doing and just eat them for breakfast. See what I'm saying? All right? We got she's got the gift. This is what I call this card. This could be somebody giving a false account for something. Okay, 43 is giving me within the past 3 years or the past 2 years. Yeah, the past 2 years, somebody could have passed away and somebody gave a false account here about how this person passed away. Okay, there could be one person that can realize somebody that told a lie, or that could, maybe you wasn't there, but you know this person. You wasn't there in the situation, but you know this person. Put your stuff on now. You know this person has something to do with this. They could have falsified some document paperwork. This could have been somebody that was at the hospital with a person when they was going through an illness in order to take the breath out of that person. Okay? And there's a non-karmic female that knows something. This person is not agreeing. Okay? This could be some other godly energy. Okay? Because karmics are demons. Okay? Divine people are demons. They have been plucked off the vine and eaten or used, or they are rotting on the ground. You see what I'm saying? You could probably pick up a scientist could probably pick up a piece of fruit before it starts rotting and put something in there that'll make it last for 2 years. Do you understand? Okay. I done had apples sitting on my table when I used to go grocery shopping. I done had apples sitting on my table for a month and a half, and it still looked the same way it did when I got it out the store. So even when people sit there and say, "Oh, you got to eat more fruits and vegetables, girl. You don't eat no fruits and vegetables." Every fruit and vegetables that you getting, unless you get them organic, and they still got something on it. Every fruits and vegetables that you're eating, so you can eat healthy by eating fruits and vegetables. If all the fruits or vegetables are contaminated with all kind of shit that's sprayed on it that can make people sick, then you're not eating healthy no more. You see? In the future, if nobody don't realize, you're not gonna be able to find anything healthy anywhere. So yes, the fruit is initially supposed to be healthy. Maybe if you live in Jamaica and they got some banana trees or something, hey, you could probably be lucky, or you could get some, in another country that don't do what they do in America or the U.S. Now, this can't be people that give a fuck about Americans in America. If certain things is banned in other countries, millions of things that's on our food is being banned in other countries not to be on their food, and then there's a G7 that's allowing it to be on Americans' food. And some of these places are places that have run out of room for the amount of people that they have in their nation. And a lot of those people from their nations are already here. And they work in the government, and they work in something. This is why I'm telling you, there is a sector here of this bloodline or this lineage of these pure, blooded, more connected to the soil energies. That sector is not, so if they destroyed it, I'm here to put it back together. Or I'm here to be the head of it, or I'm here to be the king. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to be that. All right? So I'll take what I can get of righteous people. They may not be, but again, obviously for the past 40 years, they've been using people that's not the right people in this sector anyways, and that's why they've been slowly killing us through mass distribution. So, it's all in love. All right? We got enamored here at the top of the deck. All right? Somebody is love they self. They show love to other people. You might not like the way it's being shown. Somebody don't like the wisdom that your grandma could be kicking sometimes. But she might love you. That might be why she's saying it. I said might. Because some of us had, some of you that had a damn grandma. Or some of us, I'll just add me to the bunch, could have had a grandma that secretly didn't like your ass. Or in the spirit realm, they was rooting against you and rooting for everybody else in the family. Shit like that. It could be because your chakras in alignment and because you show love to people and people like you. Okay, I ain't gonna go too far. They seem to like you. All right, until money or something get involved or opportunity. Okay. So we got somebody that's here that's not a karmic person. They not agreeing. This is somebody that loved themselves and loved other people, or they showed them this at one point in time. Their chakras in alignment here. Somebody, and this is about to fall right on top of this Five of Swords. So somebody could be stopping a kind of person like this to make them talk about negative things because they turned the page already. But somebody is not a page turner. That's why they could turn the page all they want. That's why somebody looking back here because we still here, because you don't command the time. I know what command the time. I know the time when it's the time. You don't command the time. You understand? You can dress fancy or prove that you got a better work history or whatever. That shit ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about here. Okay? And you're going to see that eventually. Anybody that got 1 minute to try to prove to be in competition with somebody, but you got their cards and yours in your hand, you a fucking cheater. You're not what you say you are. This is like somebody that got their own lifeline and they've been holding on tight to yours to make sure you don't make it too far, but y'all in competition. Nigga, you would be kicked out of the competition already. If I already was able to see your playbook, or I'm rapping against you tomorrow in a rap battle, and I've been able to sit there and look at all your raps the night before, and you thinking you coming in, you thinking you coming in with somebody that they got their rap battles, and I got mine. I got my journal, they got theirs. Or somebody could be even freestyling or something. But I find out that I'm doing freestyles and you got technology. Hold on. Okay.
I can fly.
Yeah, it was in here. You got the technology to tap into my mind the night before and go in my dreams and see what I'm about to, and I'm sleeping and thinking about what I'm about to say tomorrow. You a fucking cheater. You didn't win. This ain't no competition. This a dick riding contest. You get what I'm saying? All right. So somebody could have came into your house to do something. This could be some kind of research. This could be some kind of ghost hunting. This could be, somebody came in to try to read your mind, to know what you're thinking. I can read your mind, babe. I know what you're thinking. It's alright. It's alright. Somebody can know what you're thinking here. All right? So they could be sad about something today. All right?
Over there.
They could be sad about something today, or trying to rain on your parade, or cause a storm. Okay? Like I said, I don't know why crisis actors would have to go in and pretend to do a case if the real person could have showed up for the case, but maybe somebody feel like they have a reason. I just don't think that there's no reason. I don't know. I don't think that there's no reason. I wish somebody would say, you got to go to trial for something, but just let me go for you. I'm like, hell no. I need to go for myself. I don't know what y'all going to talk about in there. Okay? So we got somebody just being seen in high honor here. Okay? With these ancestors, these people could be trying to correct something. Okay? Or put themselves on high esteem here. Okay? Separate themselves. This could be somebody that the actual version of your spouse, wife, husband, children, they could have moved away 4 years ago because they knew people was going to put cameras in your house and abuse you and manipulate the situation and judge you. So they could have moved your family out, even if they was the ones that was contaminated, or if these was the ones that was the manipulators or the liars that lied on their mom or their wife or their dad or their husband or whatever. They could have moved these people to safety, because liars, they're separating like the manipulators and the liars from the good ones, because they want to build a fake heaven or a gap, okay, of all these people to stop people from getting to the Father and telling them they ratchet asses. So they could be doing like this while they were sitting back waiting for you to be abused, to see how you would be abused. These could be children that you raised them emotionally and all this stuff. The dad didn't have nothing to do with that. Okay, but still they went and lied for the dad in court. Or these could be children that's not yours. You carried them, or for some reason they got placed in your home and your real children was taken out, or actually really taken out, like killed. Okay? All right? Or they went through a process to like kill, like lose their soul to become famous. That's also death. So I feel like these famous people think that they untouchable, but it could still be death for them. It could just be the second death. Okay? Because what do? Change themselves so they can hide from the sun. That's what some of them do. They were given a little avatar and stuff like this to hover around and still watch you, or something like this, or something. Okay? Maybe these people like 12 years old, if these are like these wild bunch tribes, then they hook them back up with the mother, and then she hooks them up with a pimp, or she hooked them up with something, and then they feel kind of bad, like, damn, I should have just stayed with the regular mother. Maybe they'll show them fame, and then after a while they get to know what this person really wants from them. Things like this. But again, somebody could have been being abused by somebody that could maybe not be their child, or claiming not to be your child. Some of these people could have been out of your life for 20 years and they lived a fancy lifestyle. And now they're looking at you and they're like, ew, I would never, oh, I'm so glad I didn't get raised with that woman. Somebody could be like, I'm not that person's child. Or again, this person could have said, I'm not the child, so that they could have been the last one that knew about the truth about something. And they could say that I'm not the child, so that the person could get abused. This could be a father that ran away with his own child. Or at some point in time, the father passed away and they brought something in the likeness, and this something in the likeness ran away with the daughter. They changed their self-appearance. Something happened to the man, he passed away. This could even be somebody that was sick and passed something over to this fucking child. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody did something. This could be a mental illness. It could be a way of thinking. It could be passing them on to some kind of tribe or something like this. Whatever this is, okay? But somebody was like, hey, we know the truth. There might be one family member missing. Is this your mother? And somebody like, like that. And then now this is what started the abuse. But whatever this is, let me tell you, if this is not my child, the father went to go solidify something. Okay, that means you went against your queen. You don't get to have access to her things. The child could have went with the person. The child and the father is not the ones that's the head of this family or the royals. It would be me. That could be this man's child from another woman, and that person took the child away or placed it somewhere else, so that when they went on trial and started looking at me and questioning me, the person wouldn't be found out, because they'd be like, dude, your wife never been around this person, but you was dating this girl. So how the hell did a baby from you and that girl end up in your wife's stomach? You see what I'm saying? It's something weird like this, okay? Yeah, so that's why I said, so this child said that they was not your child. They denied you in front of men or court or the church or fame or whatever the fuck this is, the music industry, whatever this is. So this person does not get access to somebody's wealth, okay? Or the father could have been a little bitch and took your money with this girl and that was coming towards you, and then gave it to this child, and knowing that he was about to die or go to another planet or something. But it's not this child's. You know, the father could have trusted this child, think they was going to do right by the mother, or vice versa. The mother could have trusted this child, think they was going to do right by the father, and somebody did not. All right? Now also, it says LD here in reverse, or Illinois D in reverse. So there could be a Derek or somebody else would have started a name in Illinois, and they could be passed away, okay? But also learning disability, okay? I remember I used to be sitting around somebody and they would say something about a child like, oh, you know, such and such is kind of slow. And I'm like, don't be fucking saying that about this child or whatever like this. You see what I'm saying? So somebody could be going back into memories and find out what somebody said, and somebody could have been pissed off, okay? Yeah, it could be something like that. I'm thinking. All right. This could also be somebody in this family, okay? That could be acting confused or something like this because they don't want this change. This is like, okay, we're in the upper chambers. Who is the last person that this person was actually married with or living with? Or who is the main female? Okay, y'all brought all these other women in here or all these other men in here, but who is the main male? Who is the main female? Somebody, the sister or something is acting like this, the person. Okay, this could also be a sister. This red energy or of somebody, I don't know. But this person is in reverse and somebody is confused. They could think that this is the royal. It's not. If this is Adriana, the Olsen, Bruton, or whatever, this is not a part of the royal family. Now, they could have made something in the likeness of this person to make them as if they was a royal later on, to disregard me or skip me in succession. But this person is not originally, when they was birthed in this world, they was not birthed in as a royal. This is China. Okay? So I'm saying it's not fucking happening. Yeah, we got an awakening is occurring. So these people are not going to be able to do something. Somebody's also confused about who gave them something or something here. All right? That's why I said this frog person, whoever this person is, they've been doing whatever this is for a long. Somebody held on to my energy like this, and then they found a child of mine or something that they thought was mine, and they upheld this child or something like this. And now there's jealousy and animosity. I'm telling you, this goes back to love and hip hop, motherfucking with. Oh, I don't know if it was. I don't know where it is. Maybe New York or something with Yandy and them. All this shit is anchored in that energy here. Somebody was jealous. Okay? Somebody could have been jealous because somebody is starseed and they didn't want this person to shine. It's like your energy is radiant. Like people like you when you out and about, when you having fun. This could be why people try to mess with your money to make it seem like you just stay at home and you lazy and you don't like to do nothing. You don't like getting dressed. No, I'm not about to break my fucking self trying to make nobody think that I look good. The fuck? Go back and look at the old pictures when I felt like going doing something. You know what I'm saying? But somebody could be a starseed, okay? And then we got the green person. Whoever this male or whoever this person is jealous here. Okay? Somebody could be two-faced. Something like this, okay? Again, we got animosity. This could also be if a masculine energy was jealous of me and then they took my child or you and took your child into, Yanni, into fame, or they took them into an opportunity that was supposed to go to you as a backup. They tried to go and say that you was jealous of them or you had animosity or something, or I had animosity. This is not true. It's not true. So somebody is like, I'm not dumb or something like this. This is what this child in reverse is saying. Or they're showing that they're very highly intelligent. So this could be somebody like you or me. You don't say much or something like this. People could have thought you had dyslexia or you don't know how to spell, but somebody is not stupid. Okay? Somebody is a god and they don't understand demon. And these people wanted to be that way so bad. Okay? That's what this is. So somebody's going through an awakening anyways because they didn't get this message. This could be a community of people that got some kind of message. I know I seen like a Lifetime movie where there was a whole bunch of people that got syphilis in a school or something like this. Oh. Hold on. They end up getting like syphilis or something in a school because a whole bunch of children was, being highly sexually active. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Johnny, you're going to have to go inside. It's hot, and I'm not leaving the door closed because a bug might get in here. I don't know what you're going to do. Ariella. What? No, we gotta leave this window open. It's hot in here. You gonna go with your mom?
No.
Mm-hmm. I'm not about to smother myself in here because you think a bug is gonna come in. Mm-mm. You gotta open the windows. Mm-hmm.
Are you? So. Oh.
Oh, there you go. Thanks. Thanks. I don't know why I also think that this is some type of... Somebody was a child star. And this person wanted to delay your life so that they could have an experience like they had when they was a child or something. I'm getting heavy because my D baby kind of looked like Raven Simone. I'm getting heavy like Rudy Huxtable because I used to look a lot like Rudy Huxtable when I was little. Just for a minute. That's the strangest thing. Yanni?
I get upstairs now.
That's the strangest thing. Just for a moment. But they also said I kind of look like the boy on what you talking about, Willis. So.
You read the time funny.
Mm-mm.
But funny.
But I was wondering, is somebody trying to? I don't know, because I feel like there's a male, a Gemini possibly, that changed our identity. This person wanted to be the son of my dad, and they gave me their dad. Now stop, Yanni.
My knee hurt.
Okay, good. Okay, this person could have done this because they would have been humiliated because the father was being seen in some kind of light. So they changed like, I don't know, they changed fathers. Girl, this could be like a demon trying to act like they the Christ, and then, and then they trying to act like I'm a demon. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like their dad could be a demon and my dad could be God, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Somebody doing something weird. Something weird like that. Yeah, they could have been trying to act like they was your soulmate. Right? Now somebody's saying, oh, I don't want to be a soulmate, but this Gemini think I don't know that that's him trying to act like he the Scorpio. This is somebody that planted themselves in different places in your awakening journey. They feel some kind of way about this too. Because this is an ending. This person wasted your time or something like this. Could be with this unbothered energy. This person wasted your time. Okay? And they attached to somebody that's jealous of you. If this is this karma bites energy, okay, babies, karma bites babies. This is what I call one channel. This person is working with this envious person. But they like me or you. Because this person in 1981 or so, this person swapped, they swapped something with you and this person. It could even be some type of test. This person could be sick. And they try to say you was a baby born on crack rock. Or you was a baby born with HIV. It's this person. Mm-hmm. They said that this person was the one to bring reckoning on the world. You see what I'm saying? Or bring judgment. They're not. We got a starseed ending here. All right. This person we got Bo the Red. Both E red. Both E's are red. Big E. Somebody's name is E. Somebody's name is E. Somebody wanted to be the E. I don't even think it's that person. I think somebody think about it. With this hit 'em up style energy, somebody else could have hit somebody else up with this twist or this spin. You see, because remember, it's a group of people with this G7 or this G unit that wanted to take over the nation. They could have successfully done that. So they think. Somebody like you a traitor to your race, dude. The race knew that I was the one that's going to be the head. The race knew that the cornerstone was going to be put back. You just wanted to be in the way and create a gap or something like this so that it wouldn't happen. Somebody's like, oh, I want you around. Well, I don't want to be around here unless I'm on top where the fuck I'm supposed to be. I'm not about to sit here and play like I'm less than these fucking people. Are you crazy? You're going to have a problem with me the whole time, so you might well end my motherfucking life or something now. Right now, we just talking. And motherfuckers peeping your stilo. Green. They peeping your stilo. Yeah, that's why I said somebody might have to walk away from a situation here. Because somebody else is the boss here. 88. Also 87. There could be some kind of abandonment. Somebody left somewhere in 1987 or got kidnapped, or there was a question if somebody got kidnapped, but they could have just left. Somebody could have left somewhere. Somebody's playing with somebody's name, first of all. In somebody's situation. All right? Somebody could have also ran somebody off in 1987, 88, 89, so that they could be the boss. This unbothered energy wanted to be above the boss. The person that left, there's no ending for this person. They may still become a starseed. They could be on their journey right now. I don't think it's nothing against this person unless they touching my stuff. If this person's only thing was to get out of a situation, they saw something I didn't see, and they had to do what they had to do to survive, I ain't never motherfucking on nobody ass for that. I don't care if it's my child. If somebody got some information or something and this the best thing for them and they are going to be a star and there's no ending, I don't have a problem as long as it ain't my stuff, man. Because even if it's a child, we got a problem. I don't have no problem with somebody that honestly took their own route and that's where they're going. So this unbothered person wanted to be above the boss. Okay, something happened in 1988. This could even be somebody killed a baby or sent a baby away or did something to a baby or a kid so that they can take their timeline. But you just wasn't a regular kid. You see what I'm saying? Now since the boss is standing up, this person can't even see no more. Life is hopeless and dark without you. Somebody in high honor in these ancestors. Amtrak could be something about a train station, or a train. Somebody could have put somebody on the train and sent them away. But life is dark without you, blah, 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 blah. These people are trying to seem in high honor, trying to fix something, but it's being blocked. They can't be a part of this new thing. Like somebody can see through the fakeness of these people. They're being blocked. They're being stopped. God said, don't hold back. Now they like, oh yeah, it's dark or something like this. And now they back on this. They don't want this tower. So they saying, oh, you're not nice. How did I deserve? Somebody was going to say this to you, but they see that you still being relentless, or we being relentless. Yanni.
I guess.
And now they're saying, oh, you a meanie. You just a big old meanie. Because these people are abusing me or you to accept their apology. I don't ever have to apologize to nobody. And there's no forgiveness for those who did something to the Holy Spirit. And we go back here where we talking about in the 80s, a child was still a child. Okay, so this would still be holy. If you don't believe the child wasn't cussing yet or nothing. So if somebody want to judge me for cussing today, we talking about what was done back then to move these people out the way so that we don't have to be addressing this and talking the way that we talking. Because God said that he can make somebody's mouth filthy as well. He said go down there and talk to them exactly how they talk, where they can relate. Talk to them how they talk and talk to them how they relate. So this could be somebody that was trying to be the boss. They're expecting you not to show up because they know that they know that you now know that you really the boss, or I'm really the boss. And so they're not expecting you to come sit at their table. In abandonment energy, whatever happened in 1982, 81, 89, like we said, those years, somewhere in the 80s, okay?